Peace, love, wholeness, divine love chosen. Welcome back to the channel. hopefully, I can get a message. I don't know how long we got before my phone like just shuts off the message, and I'm not gonna be doing multiple videos. So we're gonna get a message. We're gonna see what needs to be illuminated at this time. I also wanted to let you guys know. I really wanted to come up on here to let you guys know that I will be taking a break. I will be going within, going through another deep, um, whatchamacallit, spirit transformation, right? Going, swimming to the depths, essentially. Okay, so we're gonna see what needs to be illuminated, what our ancestors need to be illuminated at this time for my divine love chosen family. I hope y'all are doing well and taking care of yourselves, doing the best you can for you and yours. Yeah. So we got cosmic power coming out first. We got surrender. Okay, I can release my need to control. And we got scarcity. Okay, we got wounded healer at the bottom of the deck. Let's see what's up. 21. Okay, scarcity says, you have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches and your blessings. Embodiment. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimble full of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate, but scarcity and lack are an illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is an overflow, more than enough love, happiness, well-being, and money to go round. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? My blessings always overflow. Divine love chosen. Some of y'all can be guided to, swim to the depths as well. Go within, take a deep inner quest as well. I know for sure I am. And so, that's what I'm going to do. Out of respect, I wanted to show y'all and tell y'all that I'm doing so as well, and get another message. But yeah, especially just receiving confirmation that it's okay, divine love chosen. You get to be selfish. Okay, you get to preserve and protect your energy from these quote unquote vampires, like this book says, right? Energy vampires, energy leeches that are determined to not showing up for you and reciprocating that energy and reciprocating and taking heed, right? Okay, 333 on the timer as I paused it. Okay, so you are divinely supported at this time in the here and now. All right, divine love chosen. Yeah, my bad. I had to go to the food truck and everything earlier and we just got back, so. But yeah, we got cosmic power guidance. You are in the right place. Release the fear of your power. You are sacred. You are magic. Now that you know this, you can no longer pretend not to. My power shines forth from within. All right, divine love chosen. It says, rise up to your magnificence. Love and accept yourself fully to unlock everything you seek. Stop pretending to be less than you are. Your real power has nothing to do with external gains, right? And you understand that, divine love chosen. Cosmic power cannot be destroyed or lost. You were created by the same force that birthed the sun and the moon. Gratitude, okay? And you understand that, divine love chosen. You're not in the energy of moving with the intentions to receive external gains. It's deeper than clout. It's deeper than the numbers. It's deeper than the algorithm, right? For you, divine love chosen, being a God, it's deeper than that. right? It's way deeper than that. We got real shit to do here on this earth, and to alchemize and to transform and to dismantle and within these uh, within the corruption, right? So it's okay, divine love chosen. You're not in the energy of trying to control um, people, trying to control the algorithm, trying to move from a space of ego or any of that. So you don't have to worry about that. Also, I'm not going to do these, I'm not going to pull from these channel messages. I'm just going to clear them out um, in the here and now and cleanse the energy in the here and now instead of waiting until 2026. Because I'm, listen, um, it's a new year, and a lot of that energy doesn't really resonate with where we are in the here and now, divine love chosen. So that's what I'm gonna do. Of course, I'm going to show up when I feel called to, as I feel called to do so, the same ways in which I already do. Um, but just know I will be taking a, a, a further step back so that I can rest and pour into myself and nest the ways in which that I truly desire to. Some of y'all could have that desire as well to uh y'all could be craving like peace and quiet, peace of mind, no disruptions, no uh quieting the noise, right? Not taking on too much noise, right? Too many people's energy, too much noise. Um and just really going within and reflecting and grounding your energy, healing your energy, balancing your energy. Okay, being rooted in your authenticity, being rooted in um, your power. Okay, surrendering control, because that's not what you're here to do. You're not here to control. You're not here to manipulate the algorithm. You're not here to manipulate the people. Okay, just period. And you're going to continue to show up as you feel called to show up. Right? There's a lot of people that want to project onto you how you should be showing up and who you are. And listen, no matter what type of external force or external controls they try to have or put in your path, God's purpose is still God's purpose. God's promise is still God's promise. Okay? And you know this and they know this. Period. So you can release control, right? You don't have to allow people to trigger you. You don't have to overpour into the people. You don't have to overpour um, where it's not reciprocal, emotionally and spiritually. Okay? So you can stand on your boundaries. You can set boundaries and stand on your boundaries and show up as you feel called to show up, right? Spirit said that I can pull these messages, these the newer messages that I did make. Spirit said I could pull from those channel messages. But yeah, divine love chosen, right? Even when it feels like there's a lot of resistance in your energy and a lot of people just, and it's frustrating because people just can't seem to listen, right? People don't really get it because they're too blinded by the illusions and the egomaniatrics of it all. Spirit is saying yes, they understand that that's really frustrating, and so you don't have to overwork or get overworked up about it, right? You can really pull back and pour into yourself and be selfish with your love. And um and that's okay. Not many people, a lot of people are blinded by the materialism, blinded by the material world, right? And I feel like, divine love chosen, you are at a space in your life where you are in gratitude for the little wins and the little blessings, right? That are not really so little at all, but You are in gratitude for the simple things, right? Remembering the times where you literally had to give up everything. Remembering the times where you had nothing. And you pray to God and you pray to the Divine Most High. You pray to your ancestors. As long as you have your voice, you are okay. Okay? Because you understand, you see through all of the illusions, you understand the ways in which these wicked systems try to take our voices, try to suppress our voices, and try to use us as pawns, right? Even the most hyper ascended people have lost their voices, their true voices, have lost um, their souls, being too hyper ascended, being too in this holier than thou energy instead of real and authentic and honest, right? Which is one of the saddest things. And regardless of what you lose, Divine Love Chosen, you are always grateful for your voice. So where you are in the here and now, you are surrendering control. You are releasing that control so that you can nourish your voice, so that you can pour intentional time into nourishing your voice. Because if you've lost anything, if you and not even anything, but nourishing your voice and nourishing spirit, getting back to the things you love, taking the time for yourself so that you can educate yourself, so that you can finish the books that you are into right now, so that you can get back to writing as way of expression, so that you can continue to nourish your voice and appreciate and love your voice. Spirit wants you to know that it's okay to surrender. They understand because not many people can do and move and be how you be, Divine Love Chosen. Not many people can understand or resonate, right? It can't. How do I say it? You may not resonate with many people right here in the here and now. You're too ahead of your time. But you are here right on time, Divine Love Chosen. So those that get it, get it. Those that won't. Okay? Period. You can't get caught up on those who won't. You have real genuine love, so yeah, it takes you some time when you have to set boundaries with people you love. It you have to grieve, you have to go through the emotions, you have to allow yourself to really feel it, because you genuinely love people that you align with, and you make sacrifices for them that you only seek to receive that same reciprocation. Okay? So, yeah, Divine Love Chosen, don't even listen. Because they condemn you if you don't, they condemn you if you do. Period. Period. So you don't gotta move on anybody's timing besides your ancestors, your divine most high, God. You don't have to move on anybody else's on anybody else's timing but God and the divine most high, your ancestors. Your ancestors, or to whom you praise. Okay? Allow them to move you and guide you when you feel called to show up. But you can release the noise, right, from the people and the pressures. They condemn you if you do, they condemn you if you don't. Right? So either way it go. Let's see what's up. Let's see what needs to be illuminated in this energy. Because I'm not going to make this too long. There were people from your past. Heavy Pisces energy could be in the energy. Huh, baby? Not yet. Almost. Okay, go ahead, baby. But don't start jumping around and distracting me. All right. We got Psalms 125. The safety of those who trust God. Okay, Pisces energy could be significant. Okay, there could be somebody in the energy who is opportunistic. Okay, and divine love chosen, you don't move from that energy. You don't. You move from your soul. You move from spirit. And so you're guided to lead by example. And it just is what it is. Period. Whether they think that you're not where you should be because you are, because you're not pressed behind these numbers and these algorithms or not. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're exactly where you're meant to be. Even in your retreat, even in your silence, even in your inner quest. Because you're not in this opportunistic energy. You got real shit to do, divine love chosen. Real life-changing things to do for the people, for our humanity, and for our world. All this opportunistic shit that they worried about, that's them. They can keep those projections. We got rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. And even the prophets before you are being guided to surrender in genuine love, because you honor and respect those who have inspired you, even when they do come against you, and you have to put them in a place and you have to check it, because they're, you know, even though they were profited to raise you, you aligned with some of them who were just too determined to coming against you just because of who you are and how you look and how you be, and their own unhealed trauma and their own resistance towards surrendering and surrendering to, you know, their dharma and their divine spiritual will that's written in their cards. May they heal, you know, but they are also guided to surrender. Psalm 66, come and see the works of God. And then we got, from this book called Codependent No More, we got an addiction closed system in the energy, violent endings, often hating each other, trying to inflict pain or manipulation to get each other back. There could be somebody in the energy on that type of time and projecting that hatred towards you, trying to inflict pain or manipulation to try to get you back in the energy, trying to take offense to you truly pouring into yourself and you prioritizing yourself and trying to project that hatred or ill will or pain or manipulation onto you. Okay? We got Psalms 93, the Lord reigns. And y'all can go to the Bible and interpret yourself. I'm not a preacher. I'm not a teacher. I just am who I am. Expect an increase, divine love chosen. Expect a miracle. Pay attention and be mindful of the signs and synchronicities and the miracles in your life. For my divine love chosen, receiving this message. Psalms 123, the godly professes their confidence in God. Period. Okay? I gotta drink my tea, but is it the way you love me, baby? Is it the way you love me, baby? Also, I gotta do a cover to that song soon. A quick little cover. Okay. Praise God for the deliverance from afflictions. And I sing that song because it just popped up to my mind because gratitude to her genuine soul, Jill Scott. But yes, when you are loved, you don't have to have been loved. And in fact, a lot of us who haven't been loved, who do come from intensive karmic backgrounds, and intensive karmic trauma, especially with this, with the systems that have been in place to suppress us and to project separatism in our families and hatred between our families. Girl. Lala. We, especially the divine love chosen, we also learn how to love by how not to be, right? Being taught hatred. We also learn that by remaining rooted, right? Our ancestors guiding us and covering us the entire way, loving us, right? Spirit team, some of us haven't been taught and haven't been fed love. And those, and honestly, I'm just saying because it's an illusion. There are people who have been fed love on a silver platter or a golden platter. They have been fed love and still have a hard time maintaining it in their own lives, and still have a hard time moving from a genuine loving space. Because even those who have been fed and taught love rebel against it and rebel against love. Those of us divine love chosen who have grew up in karmic energy, healing from the toxicity of these Americas, we rebel against that hatred. We rebel against that ill will. There ain't no hierarchy within the divine love chosen. So all of that is just illusions. Be mindful. But gratitude, I'm excited for the new music from her genuine soul. Gratitude. And then we got comfort in the mercy of God. Psalms 102. Gratitude. We got Aries energy. Okay. Psalms 115. God is truly glorious. Blessed are they that which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Yeah, you could be in the energy divine love chosen where you are cleansing your body. Okay. Capricorn energy could be significant. And then I didn't put what book I got this from, because this deck right here is um a mixture between books that I've read that I enjoy, that um I value, and um spiritual messages, like regular messages, and also um yeah, so but this one says anger. What is it about me you hate so much? A man asked his wife 6 months into his sobriety. Everything, she replied with a glare. Okay? And I'm picking up on divine feminine energy and your energy, divine love chosen, projecting it onto you as if you're their man or you're their husband. Okay? But I'm a woman. Okay? So, and that's the thing, divine love chosen. And this could also be from my last messages too, the imbalances between divine union. Some masculines can be in feminine energy and the feminines can be in masculine energy. Divine love chosen, divine love chosen. You are also going within so that you can honor your femininity and your feminine energy instead of forcing. You're in the energy of flowing. Okay, so those who are enraged is on that type of timing. Psalms 50. God desires obedience more than sacrifices. Are you willing to get to the roots in the soil? Let me pull a few more. Trust is love. Scorpio energy. Let me just put that one there to clear the energy of, clear that opportunistic energy. Psalms 3, the security of God's protection. Okay, so I'm not going to bombard you with a bunch of messages. Okay. Okay. And divine love chosen, like, because you live in your authenticity and you move from a space of authenticity, and you have been sharing your heart from a genuine space through all of the struggles and all of the strife and all of the chaotic karmic energy, you know, projected from your family, projected from the people of your past, you have been able to release that. You have been able to release it from an honest, genuine space. That doesn't mean that you are there in the here and now. You are ever evolving and ever growing and ever changing. Okay, learning your lessons that you still have to learn. Ain't nobody exempt. Okay, not even me. So when you do go within, you are in the energy of healing from the karma. Okay, just like the first time when you took a major break, you know, you was met with uh, the karma that you needed to face through the releasing of the trauma that you done been through, that or the repressed emotions that you done been through as you've been guided to show up for the people in from an authentic, genuine space. Because you're not the only one who has suffered those traumas, and you just made it, you make it a safe space for people to understand that they are not alone in those sufferings, and they are not alone in those traumas, and they don't have to suppress those traumas to keep the peace within their karmic families. Okay. But we got Proverbs 10:26. Proverbs concerning the mouth. Hatred stirreth up strife, but love covereth all sins. Period. Okay, and that's why I said that, because even in your past messages, it wasn't ever in your intentions to stir up strife. It wasn't ever in your intentions to lash out. But you were moving from an honest, genuine space, releasing that energy and healing and growing from that. Okay, now you're in the energy where you have released that, and you don't have to concern yourself, or you have released the karmic ties of these karmic family members and forgave, and you don't have to hold on to that when you are called to show up and do your works for your ancestors and the divine most high in nature. Okay, gratitude. Yeah, Spirit is saying stay focused on your goals. Okay, so now we can pull a few tarot messages, but I'm not gonna stay too long in it, because I'm also gonna post the rest of the videos that I have and been aligned to, and I am going to take a break. Okay, so y'all be well and take care of yourselves, ground yourselves, and nourish peace in your own life. Okay. Those who are on divine assignment and who are aligned to receiving will. Period. And that's all a part of the purpose. It's all a part of God's purpose and God's plan and God's promise. Even if it's one person. Okay? Yeah. So Spirit is saying, be brave. There could be somebody in your energy who wants to take action towards communication and nourishing trust. Okay, they want a new beginning. Spirit is reminding them to be brave. We got bravery twice with both of those cards, the Fool card and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so Spirit, somebody could be guided to nourish and trust through honest and open communication, through surrendering of ego, through accountability of wrongdoings and the ways in which that you may have hurt somebody that you genuinely care about and love. You got the Two of Cups, harmony. Yeah, I feel like Divine Love Chosen, we got the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. I feel like Divine Love Chosen, there could be some passion in the energy. People could, feel passionately about you. I feel like you're in an energy where you're not you're in an energy of celibacy. You're how do I say, you're gathering strength, you're restoring your energy, you are healing and preserving your sacred energy, your sacred sexuality and sacral energy. Okay, so you're not worried about that. You're not on that type of timing at this timing, right? And for those of y'all who are healing from lust, That's what that is, right? With the Nine of Wands energy, you're wounded, you're tired, you need to gain strength and heal that lust energy. Okay, we got the Chariot energy. Yeah, somebody guided to take action towards you. We got the King of Wands. And the Queen of Wands. Somebody could also be going towards a Queen of Wands energy or a King of Wands energy. Yeah. And it's like somebody could be, here's the thing, Divine Love Chosen. There could be somebody who, because you are resting, meditating, going within, they feel left out in the cold, okay? And overwhelmed, stressed because they're refusing help. They're refusing aligning with their truth, taking accountability. So they could be overly in their head with the Nine of Swords energy and trying to, still in the energy of procrastination, trying to align with new love energy. They could be on that type of timing. Spirit says, don't even worry about it. Yeah, because you are Empress. You are divine love energy, regardless. So you don't got nothing to worry about. You got the Four of Swords that fell at the bottom of the deck. I mean, that fell on the floor. And then we got the Eight of Swords. It's okay, baby. Because this space is too small, baby. We got Eight of Swords. Okay, so yeah, you're in the energy of healing. Okay, embracing your freedom and healing from a genuine, honest space. Yeah, you see them clearly. You see the truth clearly.
Ah! What are you shooting? Hold on, I will get it here.
Thank you.
See?
Yeah, somebody could be in their head about this Five of Coins energy, right? Instead of healing those abandonment wounds, instead of really reflecting and going within, they could be trying to act out, right? They could be trying to, again, with the closed system, they could be trying to inflict pain, thinking that it's going to bring you back into alignment. They could be trying to move out of spite, thinking that it's going to bring you back into alignment. And it's not. Okay. Yeah. You see the truth clearly. And I feel like Divine Love Chosen, because you are giving a new perspective, right? And because you are expressing yourself and standing on your boundaries. Whatever like ill-willed intentions that they have isn't going to last, right? Whatever, how do I say it? Like, even if folks want to stay in a victim mentality and martyr themselves for these algorithms or just in general, it's given Ten of Swords energy, ruin, um, obstacles, delays, right? Not really receiving what it is that they're intending to inflict, right? Not receiving the reaction or the only thing they were receiving is the spiritual consequence, right? For moving on that type of timing. Yeah. Okay. gratitude. Because when you truly love somebody, you respect their boundaries and you respect yourself enough to live in an energy of alignment with your own self so that you can respect somebody that you love and their boundaries. Period. And if you can't do that, you're not ready for a real relationship. Okay? Yeah, you're in the energy of healing from the past, healing from the past people, and healing that nostalgia and that 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 nostalgia that feels like that could pull you back into um self-sacrificing, right? If karmic family wants to come into your energy and trigger you, or uh you know trigger you in a sense of like being in denial about their part while trying to suppress your experience and what you've been through with them, and the energy that you feel from them. Okay? Yeah. We got pride, ego and pride heavily here. Abuse of power. Okay? Masculine could be in that energy, holding on to a lot of pride and ego and abuse of power, control, manipulation. Um, in this closed system energy, violent endings and violent energy through suppressing their shadow energy and how they really feel in the shadows. And energetically, it's still felt, okay? Yeah. Because there could be karmic energies, devil energies that want to interrupt your healing journey, okay? This is giving Sagittarius energy, Capricorn energy, Leo energy, okay? There could be these karmic energies wanting to interfere in your healing, okay? Just period. And instead of like respecting your healing or assisting your healing, they're in the energy, they're in this greed energy, devil energy, violent energy, moving with the intentions to try to tear you down. Okay, and that's not real love. That's not genuine. Okay, because they're afraid of their own truth. Okay, we got Queen of Pentacles here as well. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy with the Knight of Cups. They've been guided to take action towards love as well and surrender. This Five of Swords energy. Okay, I'm not going to pull too much more, Divine Love Chosen. Let me just get these Rose Oracles. I'm glad the video didn't cut off, y'all. Let's get these Rose Oracles and see what's up. Ooh, fuck. What just fell? Dang, that one fell far too. Yeah. Yeah, because there's resistance in the energy. Come to me. Attracting like a rose. Receive abundance. Desires. Release the petals. Transformation. Death and rebirth. Shedding. All change. Last one. Yay! See, my baby. Mommy. Mommy. The mystic rose. Compassion. Devotion. Humility. Humanity. And grace. Alright, and at the bottom of the deck we got healing the motherline, healing, ancestral work, motherline, growing up. Okay, don't ever hold on to no guilt or shame that they want to project onto you, Divine Love Chosen, because you are taking your space to heal your inner child and heal your inner wounds. I love y'all.
Peace.
Gratitude.
Gratitude.
um,
Press it on you.
if this resonates, I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. If it do, be sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe. Um, if you need to find me anywhere, everything is in the description. Go ahead and share this video so we can reach more divine love chosen beings ready to receive this truth, this peace, and love. Fulfill the prophecy and follow me. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.